Goldberg's retirement match has caused some controversy in the wrestling bubble, and WWE personality Peter Rosenberg has been bashing good old Bill. Welcome back to the channel, right? Let's just get one thing clear, folks. Peter Rosenberg is an absolute loser. I mean, just look at the stadium. See, anytime he's on the panel, well, guys, I think Seth Rollins is going to win tonight because the curb stomp. So, what were they thinking, right? Honestly, folks, what were they thinking? What they were thinking, bringing guys like Sam Roberts, Peter Rosenberg, these absolute jobbers in behind the scenes in WWE, having them on panels, etc., etc. I mean, supposed experts. Let's just break it down, folks. It's a fucking TV show. That's all it is. It is a TV show with wrestling on it. It's like, could you imagine trying to treat it? Wrestling is truly one of a kind in the sense of it is stuck in a limbo period between the people who play the wrestlers kind of have to play them in real life. Well, we've left that long ago, but I don't even know what to say anymore, man. Wrestling has to be the most single-handedly depressing thing on the fucking planet right now. But anyway, we'll move on from that. I'll hear what Peter Rosenberg had to say about Big Bill. He says, and I quote, "I cannot believe the complaints about his send-off. Have you guys ever noticed that the people who are the most overbooked, the most over-celebrated are always the ones who complain? The man got a 15-minute match. It should have been a squash, let's be honest. He should have got Goldberg. He should have been speared and taken out. The man's pushing 60 and hasn't looked good in the ring. Some would say ever, but certainly not so in the last few years. He still got it in a nice little moment and got to be celebrated." End of quote. Right. What I don't get about this is, right, I believe their match got extended because of what happened with Seth Rollins. Now, again, maybe that was the plan, but I'm going to call bullshit, because if the Seth Rollins LA Knight match lasts any longer, then how much are you cutting off of the Goldberg Gunther match? You're going to have to cut it off, because what this stupid bastard turns around and says in the next sentence is, NBC goes when the show ends every single time. They do not wait. NBC, this is network tech TV. It's not USA, it's not Netflix, it's NBC. They go when they go. Do you know how many people better than Goldberg their send-off was? We wish them the best in their future endeavours. End of quote. Right. So, listen here, Peter fucking Rosenberg, you absolute fanny of a man. NBC, right? If NBC go when they want to go, that's fair enough, right? Can't really do much with that, apart from the fact there's, well, you know what? Hoover 5 minutes off the match. I mean, everyone's kind of in agreement here that Goldberg doesn't really need to go 15 minutes, despite it being his last match, and it was good to see him go at a lengthy period of time. So, it begs the question to me, if Rollins and LA Knight ends when it's supposed to, and not via injury, Goldberg and Gunther's not going 15 minutes. Why? Because it can't. Because it would go over the allotted time for NBC. So I don't understand that logic, right? Then he goes on about, how many people send off was we wish them best in their future endeavours. Fuck off, Peter Rosenberg, man. Look at the amount of people that get future endeavoured, right? I mean, look at the whole host of fucking jobbers that have been released over the years, right? Literal jobbers. No main eventers get released. That's a fact. That is a fact, unless there is circumstances related to criminal activity in some capacity. So to try and paint Goldberg in with the likes of Carlito in this current run, I mean, the Drew McIntyres, the Jinder Mahals, when they got released back in the day, it's no right. Right, it's absolutely no right. He says, did this guy get to stand in the ring on national television, have a send-off? Should be thanking your lucky stars for the money you've made and the appreciation you've gotten, which many don't even feel is fully deserved to complain. I'm disappointed. Who the fuck does Peter Rosenberg think he is? Look at him, this wee specky fucking virgin sitting here, man, bashing Goldberg. He's an absolute tosspot, is what he is. Peter is spot on. Just an absolute pathetic. I mean, and it's the fact all these fucking marks are burying Goldberg, man. They don't have a fucking. I mean, imagine taking the side of Peter Rosenberg. Absolute diddy, man, to say the least. Seth Rollins, though, has issued an update on his injury. He says, quote, I was in a match with LA Knight and hurt my knee. I was doing a move I do all the time, a moonsault, and I landed on my feet. When I landed, I felt my knee kind of pop and buckle. We got out the match and moved forward. Monday, I was in Birmingham, Alabama, where our specialist is. We tried to look at the knee. There was some imaging. It was a little too swollen, so we're going to take another look. Hopefully in a week or two here in LA. Try to get some of a firm diagnosis, and we can go through there. I am not a doctor. I know my body and what I feel. What I feel is this is going to be me out for an extended period of time. This isn't the first time I've been injured. It won't be the last. I've always got WrestleMania in the back of my mind. Can I make it back for Mania season? I feel good about that. Beyond the firm timeline, I just won't know until we receive a clearer answer from MRI. That's where it's at. End of quote. But see, I do that move all the time. I do a moonsault, I land on my feet. Seth Rollins, at the age of 40, should not be doing that moonsault move where he lands on his feet because he's got a bad history with his legs. It's idiotic. Right? Absolutely idiotic. But yeah, Goldberg, is he whining or is he bang on the money? As for Seth Rollins, well, he's addressed the injury that, in my opinion, fucked over the entire show, because I believe if Seth Rollins doesn't get injured, Goldberg might get a bit longer on the mic, but who knows, man? It's all ifs and buts, but there's one thing for sure. Peter Rosenberg, go fuck himself.